Hey, Obinna, good to see you. You look so worried. Is everything all right? I'm having serious issues in my company. Balancing the interests of my company's many stakeholders like shareholders, management, customers, financiers, government, and community is giving us a problem. That has to do with corporate governance. Exactly. Then, you need to get in touch with ICSAN.
ICSAN?
Yeah, Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators of Nigeria. ICSAN. They provide you with seasoned and top-ranking professionals trained to uphold the standards of corporate governance and efficient operations. You can also get in touch with
ICSAN.
If you want to become a Chartered Secretary and Administrator, contact
ICSAN
by visiting the website
www.icsan.org
or call 009 06 601 69.
ICSAN,
the hub of governance professionals.
And welcome to Corporate Governance Platform on Eco 89.7 FM. Corporate Governance Platform is a program sponsored by the Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators of Nigeria. My name is Olabisi Omidire. This morning on Corporate Governance Platform, our focus is on examining the concept of corporate sustainability in governance context. And I have with me in the studio, ready to go, Mrs. Ngozi Nwankwo, FCIS, partner Zika Nwankwo and Associates, as well as a member Public Practice Committee, ICSAN. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Okay, and also I have with me in the studio Mr. Kayode Ketefe, FCIS, Head of Research, ICSAN. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, BC. Good morning to you, all our teaming audience.
Right. Going straight to the issue of today, which is examining the concept of corporate sustainability in governance context. My first question is, what does the term sustainability connote? What does it connote?
Thank you. Sustainability in business context means the ability to carry on business profitably without endangering the environment by causing damage to the ecosystem. A sustainable business is one that is not concerned about its own economic survival alone, but sees itself as a corporate citizen of a larger society to which it owes responsibilities.
Okay.
In saucy terms, sustainability means the capacity to run a business legally, profitably over a long period without compromising the ethics and without endangering the society.
Right. So why is sustainability relevant in the context of corporate governance?
Thank you. Corporate governance has been defined as a set of processes, customs, policies, laws, and institutions affecting the way a corporation is directed and governed. The purpose of corporate governance is to facilitate effective entrepreneurial and prudent management that makes the company successful. For example, in Nigeria, in the past 10 years, over 500 microfinance banks have failed. And many of those failures were as a result of lack of good corporate governance. In other words, at the center of corporate governance is the overall objective of ensuring that companies don't fail. And that is, to put it in other words, that companies imbibe principles that ensure business continuity, which is sustainability.
Wonderful. Now, the code provides that paying adequate attention to sustainability issues, including environment, social, occupational, and community health and safety, will project the company as a responsible corporate citizen contributing to economic development. Can you shed more light on this to establish the validity of this statement?
Thank you. This section is under Part E, Principle 26 of the Nigerian Code of Corporate Governance 2018. Firstly, examples of sustainable practices by companies include companies reducing their negative impacts to the environment, using sustainable energy sources, eliminating child labor, and giving back to the community. For an example, in Lagos, a particular bank has been providing uniforms for waste disposal managers. This is an example of giving back to the community. Accordingly, it means that if a company is accustomed to implementing good sustainability practices in the process of carrying out its businesses as illustrated, such will increase the company's goodwill, inspire investors' confidence, and thereby contribute to the company's economic development.
Right. Still on Corporate Governance Platform on Eco 89.7 FM. The code requires the board to establish policies and practices regarding its social, ethical, safety, working conditions, health, and environmental responsibilities, as well as address corruption as part of its sustainability practices. Don't you think this may be too tasking against the objective of the profit making?
I will say that adherence to the sustainability principle definitely has its costs. However, it has been established that the benefits for companies that adopt these concepts outweigh the costs. Some of the benefits for these companies can include improved access to resources like loan or sourcing raw materials, risk reduction, and generation of good reputation for these responsible corporate companies.
All right. Moving on, the code requires organizations not only to establish sustainability policies, but also to monitor the implementation of such policies and report on the extent of compliance with the policies. The question is, what do you think is meant to be achieved by such monitoring procedure?
Thank you. In my view, the formulation of such policies will act as a guide and help the company and other stakeholders know the company's clear policies on sustainability. It will also help the board evaluate the level of its implementation and ascertain areas to improve upon. Also, the board will be perceived by persons that they have the will to carry out the company's sustainability processes, and this will project the company as an ethical corporate citizen.
Wonderful. So what is the connection between the concepts of sustainability and corporate social responsibility?
Thank you. Sustainability, as earlier mentioned, means the capacity to carry on business profitably without failure, at the same time without endangering the environment. It emphasizes growth and profitability through intentional business practices. The goal is to provide long-term value for stakeholders. While corporate social responsibility, on the other hand, is a project deliberately embarked upon by a company to benefit the society. It makes the company to be socially accountable to itself, its stakeholders, and the public. However, while corporate sustainability is usually a part of corporate social responsibility is a broader concept than the concept of sustainability. However, both corporate social responsibility and corporate sustainability focus on helping companies to be run in a way that allows them to be ethically profitable.
So, from your own experience, would you say many Nigerians companies are committed to sustainability principle?
Thank you. In my view, it is commendable that some Nigerian companies are committed to sustainability principle. However, the number of the companies that are genuinely involved are low compared to what obtains in the developed countries. Furthermore, some companies practice these principles only for the sake of box ticking or for the public relation purposes rather than being fully committed to it. I believe Nigeria as a nation will benefit more as more companies practice sustainability principles because of their firm conviction in it as one of the cardinal principles of corporate governance. Thank you.
That's so amazing. We've been speaking with Mrs. Ngozi Nwankwo, FCRS partner, Zika Nwankwo, and associate and of course member Public Practice Committee, ICSAN, and she spoke extensively on examining the concept of corporate sustainability in governance context. We'll take a short break. When we come back, I'll be speaking with Mr. Kayode Ketefe, FCIS, on the announcement. Stay with us.
Hey, Obinna, good to see you. You look so worried. Is everything all right? I'm having serious issues in my company. Balancing the interest of my company's many stakeholders like shareholders, management, customers, financiers, government, and community is giving us a problem. That has to do with corporate governance. Exactly. Then you need to get in touch with ICSAN.
ICSAN?
Yeah, Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators of Nigeria, ICSAN. They provide you with seasoned and top-ranking professionals trained to uphold the standards of corporate governance and efficient operations. You can also get in touch with
ICSAN.
If you want to become a Chartered Secretary and Administrator, contact
ICSAN
by visiting the website
www.icsan.org
or call 009 06 601 69.
ICSAN,
the hub of governance professionals.
Still on Corporate Governance Platform 89.7, Mr. Ketefe is here for the announcement regarding ICSAN.
Bisi, thank you very much. The first announcement today is on the second edition of ICSAN Train the Trainer certification course. The Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators of Nigeria, ICSAN, is pleased to invite you to the second edition of our Train the Trainer certification course, scheduled to hold on 17th, 18th, 19th, and 21st of May 2021. It is a 4-day event. The training will equip the participants with the requisite knowledge, skills, and competencies to take advantage of many provisions in the Nigeria Code of Corporate Governance 2018. This could be the opportunities you have been waiting for to expand your frontiers of knowledge on governance matters and become a licensed corporate governance trainer. The participation fee is 100,000 naira. Please note that this program attracts 4 credit points for exam members, and it promises to be very insightful, enriching, and rewarding. For further information on this, please call OGG on 080-237-83042. Call OGG on 080-237-83042. Thank you. The second announcement is about furnishing our listeners with information on ICSAN professional examination, which leads to qualification as a chartered secretary and administrator. Qualifying as a chartered secretary. How do you qualify as a chartered secretary and administrator? To become a chartered secretary and administrator, you need to write the professional examination of the institute. No one becomes a member of the institute passing the qualifying examination, or at least acquiring the experience plus the training specified by the Governing Council of the institute. ICSAN and its members lead in shaping the corporate governance agenda and promoting best practices, which are essential for good organizational performance. Chartered secretaries are high-ranking professionals with a broad base of skills unique among other professions because they are trained in law, finance, accounting, administration, strategy development, and corporate governance. Chartered secretaries provide a focal point for independent advice and guidance on the conduct of business, governance, and compliance. Chartered secretaries and administrators are found in every sector of the economy as company secretaries, general managers, finance managers, chief accountants, heads of finance, directors of administration, chairman and chief executive of public and private companies, as well as in the civil service and parastatals. You too can start this professional journey to become a chartered secretary and administrator by registering for June 2021 ICSAN examination. The registration for the said June 2021 ICSAN professional examination is currently ongoing. The registration will end on April 38, 2021, while the examination date for diet is June 8th and 9th, 2021. Come and register now and start preparing for your examination to become a member of the profession that is relevant now and guaranteed to be even more so in future. If you so wish, you can also register now as a student and register for any direct examination at your convenient time. Registration as a student is always ongoing. For more information on issues relating to examination and registration as a student, please call this number 080-90-660-169. I repeat the number 080-90-660-169. Thank you very much and have a very pleasant day.
All right, then. That's the announcement from Mr. Kayode Ketefe, FCIS, the head of research, ICSAN. Today's show has been quite incisive as we took a look at examining the concept of corporate sustainability in governance contests. And our guest is Mrs. Ngozi Nwankwo, FCIS, partner Zika Nwankwo and Associate, and of course, member Public Practice Committee, ICSAN. Thank you once again, ma'am, for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, to Mr. Ketefe, I must appreciate your contribution as well.
It's my pleasure.
Okay. Corporate Governance Platform is a program that comes up every Wednesday at 10:15 on Echo 89.7 FM. It's a program sponsored by the Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators of Nigeria. Keep it next week. I am Olabisi Omidiri.